GG Warriors, I'm the Console Warrior, but you can call me Console, and today we're doing a different type of video. Today we're going to do, well, first of all, I got a guest here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What is up, people of YouTube? This is BladeN64 here, and today I have my buddy over here, and today we are going to do a tier list.
Yep.
But not just any tier list. You've seen this a bunch of times and everything, but for my buddy's sake, we're going to keep things simple. We are going to do a Super Mario Bros. Tier list.
Oh boy. Oh wait, let me full screen that. There we go. Wow. Mario, huh?
Yep. I figured we might as well do like the main line Mario games as best we could. This is pretty much the one thing I could find. Apparently the damn thing was in scrambled chronological order and I had to freaking deal with that crap.
Oh, you made this whole thing yourself?
No, I didn't. I had to check on something else.
Okay.
But for in terms of interpretation, we at least have a good majority of at least somewhat mainline Mario games for to at least start us off.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, we gotta start from chronological order at best. I'm hoping if I got everything right, and we're going to talk about the details of how these games should go in these different tiers. So we have our opinions when we're ready to get this list started. You ready?
Yep. I'm about to show everyone I'm a fraud for a Mario fan. Alright.
Alright, bud. First things up, we're gonna start things off with the first one, which is Donkey Kong.
Alright, so
I could say why the hell the first Mario game technically was supposed to be, Mario Bros. Then Donkey Kong, but apparently this list is being stupid.
Where is Mario Bros, by the way?
Let's just use this as Mario Bros. Just being as a thing.
But that's
so
the
first
hit mobile game, Super Mario Run.
Is it?
I think so. I'm sure you haven't played it.
I would not consider that as a mainline game, to be honest.
That's fair. We can call that Mario Bros.
Alright, let's just use this phase as the first Mario game. So the first ever Super Mario Bros. So the gameplay was actually pretty decent for the time being, especially if you're going to like the mainline arcades that you used to go to.
Yeah, I suppose.
But the only downside I could think of is pretty much the vast majority of glitches that you had to deal with every time you play the game.
Really? There was like a lot of glitches in the game?
Oh yeah, trust me.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Well, because of that, the game still had a lot of good fun, especially with all the spin-offs like it did in Mario Bros. 3, if you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the gameplay from the original Mario Bros. And Mario Bros. 3 is actually a lot more, flexible in a way.
Flexible.
Instead of the flexible in terms of like choppiness from the original,
I don't think I follow. What do you mean by flexible?
The gameplay actually feels a lot more smoother when you use the controls, to be honest.
Okay.
So for that, I want to give this at least a good tier for the time, because start us off, we're ready to kick it off sort of thing.
For the original specifically, right?
Yes.
Okay. I guess it's fair. Mario Bros, personally, it's a really fun time, but it is just an arcade game. I think there's easily a lot better games out there, so I think putting it good is fine.
Good tier is respectable enough.
Yeah.
Alright, next thing is the OG classic, Donkey Kong.
Yeah, this is where it all started, the very first.
I'll tell you this much, I still suck at every time I play it, every time I go check out the classic arcades. I can never get past level 10, and every time it gets harder and harder. I just suck that much. Yep.
What?
Yeah, I still suck at that game.
Bro, I never went past level 1. What are you talking about?
Really?
I think it's what, 4 levels, right? And then it restarts or something.
Yeah, it's 4 levels. Yeah, I think it was 3 levels, restarts, and then it just gets harder and harder and harder.
Yeah, I think I might have beaten it once, but I never been 10 levels before. Jeez. I think the best way to rank this one is that if it's better than Mario Bros. Or not.
I want to say it is better than Mario Bros. Because not only that this game actually has more of a legacy to it,
but sure.
Yeah, but the sheer amount of people who really went nuts, especially trying to get the best scores and high scores and stuff back in the day. So because of its legacy, but the gameplay can still be a bit challenging. For that, I want to say I want to give at least a goated tier.
Really goated.
I want to say goated because there are still good games out there that will still make you want to play it over and over and over again. This is kind of one of them, but at the same time, it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna come back to this for real quick just to play some Donkey Kong.
Yeah. So, when I was talking about how if it's the best way to rank it is by saying if it's better than Mario Brothers or worse, is because it has the same like quote issue end quote. You know what I mean? Like it's just short, and you know, and then you know, there's better games out there. So to me, I wouldn't say it's goated. I would say it's good, but it's still better than Mario Bros. By your logic. Right.
You know what? Yeah. After all, this thing is a freaking money hoarder for your quarters every time. I'll respect that.
All right.
For that, next we got Donkey Kong Jr., the sequel, or yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I have not played this game as much. I kind of just slept off on this one, to be honest.
I think that's fair, but I'm gonna go with the opposite route. I like this a lot more than regular Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Donkey Kong Jr. is a classic to me. In Smash, when I play Donkey Kong, I picked the no, that's not true. Oh, when I picked Diddy Kong, I picked the one that's based off of him, Donkey Kong Jr. That's like one of my favorites.
Oh, of course, you pick freaking Diddy Kong of all characters.
Well, I mean, I occasionally play like every character, right? But I mean, I don't play Diddy Kong all that much. But if I ever did play Diddy Kong, I'd use the Donkey Kong Jr. skin.
What's next? You're gonna say Duck Hunt is S tier on the freaking Smash tier list? Hell no.
Which one?
Exactly. I don't think the game's that bad, but to me, it's kind of a very forgettable game, to be honest. So I'm gonna put this just behind the OG. It's still good, but kind of forgettable.
Yeah, I think for the logic that you said with Donkey Kong had a bigger legacy.
Oh yeah.
Even though I prefer Junior more, the legacy it still had a legacy. You know, it started it all. Yeah.
Agreed. All right, next up, the real classic Super Mario Bros. On the NES. I mean, what can we say about this game?
I mean,
may we say more or less?
It's a game you can speedrun. It's
a game that has just way too much fun things to do.
Way too much fun things.
Oh yeah. Sure, you got the simple setup of any other Mario game, but for the game that really is just kick off the entire, series of everything. I mean, what can we say about God tier?
What, really? All the way up God tier? Jeez.
I mean, think about it. The amount of speedruns that people would freaking try to do with this game, the amount of glitches they had to freaking do. Can we not forget about the freaking secret level?
I mean, the way you were putting it, I thought you were going to put it lower. I'm like, man, you were making it sound not as good, you know?
Nah. How dare you?
I mean, I'm not trying to say I disagree. I'm just saying, like, I was like, man, you're making it look like it wasn't that good. I would say, yeah, it is definitely a lot better than the 3 that we covered.
And let's not forget that some of the freaking memes that came out of this game too.
I don't remember any memes, to be honest.
Know.
What? Give me a meme from this game.
Memes.
See, you don't even know. What are you talking about?
Let's just say there are some memes that we should not talk about.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I definitely think putting it higher. I guess I could see goated. Maybe I would put it, or God tier. I could definitely see God tier. Maybe I would put goated, but I'd be fine with God tier right now.
Can you give a better opinion why you wanted this in goated instead?
No reason. I mean, again, I think it is just better games out there. But I think we'll think about that later when we add more stuff on there. Because who knows, we might put some stuff down and up, right?
All right. Let's move on to the Super Mario Bros. 2.
Now this one's a weird one, honestly. Like, I like the idea of having multiple characters, but it's definitely the the black sheep of classic Mario games. You know what I mean? It's very different.
I mean, true, but you can't deny that some of the unique character abilities are actually kind of fun to abuse, to be honest.
Yeah, and they are very distinct too. You feel like you got something from everyone, right? You got Mario, who's the all-around one. Luigi, who jumps higher and is a little more tricky. Toad, who's the faster one, and Peach, who's just the baby mode.
Let's just be honest, people like to abuse freaking Luigi and Peach mostly in these speedruns, I swear.
Oh, really? Oh, I get... Yeah, I can see Peach doing, like, really crazy stuff for speedruns.
It's the Peach hover. I mean, they abuse the crap out of that thing. Yeah. It has... So, we technically got both versions, like the original, the Super Mario 2 and the Japanese version. I'm guessing the Japanese version has more details and like levels and stuff, but I have not played those ones, to be honest.
I think it's basically Super Mario Brothers, but with a little more stuff and a lot more challenging. Oh, and it has Luigi in it. You can play. This is also a game where he jumps higher, but it's also more slipperier.
Oh damn! I mean, and be honest, I still haven't finished the game because I freaking didn't have enough time to. I still suck at it. Like, I only got through halfway through the game, and I still suck.
The American version?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I have not played the Japanese version, so I'm just gonna put this in good tier.
Yeah, I think that's fair. If anything, I might have like, I would go stronger, and I even put meh. if it was up to me.
You know what? That makes more sense. It's how else are we supposed to play the damn game? Let's put in meh.
Yeah, but, like, it's just super hard, you know? I mean, it's very unfair. There's a reason why it's not in America, right?
I mean, let's be fair. Excuse me. A lot of people like to abuse it because, you know, the inspiration for the Kaizo.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So for that, let's put in meh, because I want to play that mostly, but I still want to at least put Mario Brothers 2 in good tier.
Wow, okay. I think I would put it at least in goated. I mean, it's still a good game, you know.
Yeah, but sadly, one of those games still that you could never be able to like remember or finish off on. Saying, "Oh, I managed to beat Mario Bros. 2." Oh, you remember playing that game? Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Next up, Super Mario Land for the Game Boy.
Okay. I to be honest, I have never played this game.
I have not played this one either, so let's put this in the meh tier.
I mean, we could put a new tier and just say, like, not have played, you know, give it a fair...
Give it a fair rating?
Yeah, or, you know, an honest rating, basically.
Fair enough. Let's just put down as not played. Alright.
Now, for a game that I have played...
Super Mario Land 2?
Yeah.
You've actually played this one. I have not.
Really? Okay. Okay, I'll take it here then. It's okay. It's basically it has the this is before Super Mario Bros. 3 and World. Wow. I guess this is the first like open world, not open world, but the game that had the. It's not open world. Okay, it's the first game with like an actual world, but unlike the other two, you have like different choices. You know, you can go up, down, left, right. You know, and they all have different worlds and stuff. They're very distinct. But honestly, the one I keep thinking of is the one with the Mario toy and the balls. But there are still a lot of good worlds here and there. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's also the introduction of Wario, if I remember correctly, right?
Yep, this is his first introduction, and this is where Matt Pat was like, Wario is 10 feet tall.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. Dude's a freaking beast.
I mean, I think he just ate a mushroom or something, you know? Or maybe a big mushroom, I don't know. No. Sorry, there is an explanation. He inflated himself.
Oh.
He was a giant balloon. Yeah.
Oh. Damn,
he's actually Danny DeVito's size.
Oh gosh, so he lied to us then.
Yeah, Matt Pat just doesn't do his research.
Okay. Alright, so where do you say we put Mario Land 2?
Man, This is kind of hard. I honestly feel like putting it higher than Mario Bros. 2. It's kind of weird. Not the Japanese version. It's pretty up there.
All right, so you want to put this in good tier?
Yeah, I suppose. Good tier's good.
All right, we'll keep it on that. Up next, we got Super Mario Bros. 3. Let's just say about Super Mario Bros. 3. More power-ups, more gameplay levels, more challenging interactions, and last not to mention, skip items for speedruns.
Skip items. Oh yeah, that's right.
The warp whistle.
The warp whistle.
I mean, sure, it's cheeky, but what can we say about Mario Bros. 3? It's still fun to play with. Even I have the Game Boy version of this, and I still have fun with this damn game.
Oh yeah. You know the warp whistle's also in a Zelda game too, right?
Oh yeah, I know. But
yeah, that's cool. I think.
I mean, come on, man. I need detailed information off here. You're being too quiet.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. So
this is the whole point of a tier list.
In my opinion, it's easily better than Mario Bros. 1.
No doubt about that.
By
God tier it is.
Yes.
No doubt about that. God tier it is. All right, next up is Super Mario World.
Well, hold on. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ultimately, I don't know. Before we get to World, Mario Bros. 3 is just overall the ideal Mario to me in how like its tone and overall stuff. I don't know. The music is just iconic to me, like especially from the cartoon, which in my opinion is the best of the 3 cartoons that we got, easily.
And let's not forget about the best item, the frog suit.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think to me it's the hammer suit.
I never really go out of my way to abuse the hammer suit, to be honest.
I guess yeah, that's fair. I mean, I just think it looks cool.
I mostly abuse the crap out of the Tanuki suit, to be honest.
Yeah, that is a really good item.
That item's just too much fun.
But yeah, this one had a lot of power-ups in this game. Like, so good.
They're so good. God tier it is.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Super Mario World.
It's also better than Mario Brothers.
This game can only be described by one word: content.
Yeah, it's so good. Like, it definitely upgrades by a lot, obviously being on the Super Nintendo. And it introduced Yoshi. Yeah.
The introduction of Yoshi is fun, but there is one drawback.
Really?
The absolute lack of power-ups in this game.
Oh, that is technically true, yeah. I think they just added the one and then not include anything else, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, all it is just the Fire Flower and the Cape Feather. That's it, nothing else.
Although...
Sure, we still have the Superstar, but Yoshi and everything else, like with the different colors and everything, it's like they kind of get just slacked off on the power-up department, but overall, level-wise, the game is freaking goated for sure.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that it might like lack in power-ups, but Yoshi, I think, plays like a way bigger part of the game. There's so many like different Yoshi colors and stuff they could do. I mean, I think the yellow one could get a little buff because it's kind of the weakest Yoshi.
I never go out of my way to get the yellow Yoshi.
Yeah, no one gets the yellow Yoshi.
We can all agree that blue Yoshi is the best Yoshi.
Yeah, easily. It's not even a joke.
It's not even a debate. And let's not forget, this is also one of those games that kind of introduced the secret levels too.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
And gosh damn, are they brutal.
Mm-hmm.
The challenge-wise, it shows it. I'd say it's still goated, but due to lack of power-ups, I would not say it's still fully god tier, but still a damn good game.
Okay. I would definitely say it's not as good as Super Mario Bros. 3, but I would still put it higher than Mario Bros. 1. I think there is one thing that puts it down for me. The only good Mario World, or not the only good one, but the best version of the game is on Super Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World, because that one gives you the Luigi sprites that actually make them look different and have more personality.
Oh yeah?
Did you know about that?
I did not know about that.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go find a picture for you real quick.
Alright, but all in all, no complaints. Super Mario World and Go to tier?
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe. I would still put it God tier.
let's compromise and just put him underneath the OG Mario Bros. Just so we can have that go down.
All right. Let's see.
All right, next up is Super Mario RPG.
Mario RPG. Oh man. So I haven't finished the game, but I did play it.
Question is, on the OG or the remake?
I haven't played the remake at all.
I heard that the remake just kept it as good from the OG, which I'm glad about.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the game's freaking bosses are absolutely freaking bonkers, man. That's one thing I can say. Mario RPG bosses are absolutely nuts. You gotta freaking deal. Well, what's this? You gotta freaking deal with not just freaking Bowser's troops, but Jonathan Jones. You gotta freaking get freaking Bower, the freaking bow guy. Croco, thinking crocodile that can help you in the game if you beat him. And all that stuff. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, doesn't Luigi look much better?
Oh yeah.
He isn't how you would expect Luigi nowadays, but back then I always found Luigi a little more edgy, or the cool character, funny enough.
In the name of spaghetti, Luigi, will be the one to save the day.
Yeah, he's like crossing his arms like, I don't want to be here, instead of the cute little peace sign. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright, we're getting sidetracked. Let's focus.
Yeah, right, since you're the one who you finished Mario RPG, right?
I'm having a problem with freaking Coolix. That boss is pissing me off.
Okay, so we both never finished it.
Nope, but we can still say the game is still goated though.
Oh, okay.
But still, the game is incredibly fun, but the challenge is brutal.
Oh yeah. I had it on my laptop when I was in high school, I think, but my laptop exploded.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I wasn't able to finish Mario RPG and Earthbound, unfortunately.
Ouch. Yeah. Alright, next up, we got Super Mario 64.
Super Mario 64. Now, I'm gonna say that there's a lot more than just a great game here. This game not only introduced 3D, and actually, help other games understand how to use the camera, right? But it also is like probably the biggest speedrunning game of all time. I don't even know any other game that can compete in it, to be honest.
Not to mention the amount of hilariosity that the game spawned in terms of content.
Oh, yeah, YouTube poops, machinimas,
SMG4.
SMG4. Oh man, I remember when I introduced you to SMG4, you were dying on that Eggman.
Yep.
Who knew when I was going to introduce that you would be a bigger SMG4 fan than I would.
Dude, hang on. In case the audience don't know, bring up the Eggman clip.
Oh yeah. There's lots from it, and it has a lot of good mods too.
The mods are fun as hell. And let's not forget about the so-called backwards V clip that you had to freaking figure out on. That's hilarious.
V clip?
The backwards thing.
Oh, backwards long jump?
Backwards long jump. I call it the V clip.
Oh, wow, I've never heard anyone call it that way.
I do it. I'm stupid. I'm weird. I don't give a damn. But in terms of gameplay, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's pretty up there. I think there are times where, you're trying to long jump and then you do a ground pound instead, but that's it. I mean, the one thing about this game I think people kind of don't notice is that it's a magical experience, because there's like a lot of mystery to the game. And there's a lot of things that you have to figure out, right? And the only reason why I was able to get through a lot of it was through YouTube videos and stuff. Because
I still hate the freaking water levels in the game, though.
Yeah, but yeah, like there's just a wall for the desert land, and it's just a wall. How are you supposed to know that's a place you can jump in? Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the one thing. It's a little too secretive, you know what I mean? But if you watch some stuff like I have, it's not really a big deal.
Fair enough. What do you say? We put it in go to tier above Mario RPG?
Man, I mean, it's definitely above RPG. Man, this is a tricky part because I don't know if I could put it next to the classics. I feel like it should be up there at least.
It's definitely a game that really kind of takes forever for you to collect all the stars, to be honest.
Yeah,
and let's not forget the most brutal part of the game, the stupid penguin slide.
Oh yeah. I don't know about you,
person.
but I didn't really have trouble with it.
Lucky you. Go to tier it is.
Wow. I honestly, I feel like if we're gonna put any 3D Mario game, it should be or any 3D Mario game into God tier, it'd be 64. But I mean, I'm not sure where I put it.
I'd say let's put it in God tier, like right behind Mario Bros. 3.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Just so we can compensate.
All right.
All right. Next up is Paper Mario for the 64.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you have this one.
Okay, so Paper Mario for the 64. I'd say the gameplay is pretty much almost like RPG, but I like the whole gimmick of it. Like it's like any other RPG, but with quick time events, special items. The speed runs are fun, and let's not forget character introductions with different varieties to help you progress through the level.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely a game I really enjoy playing. I even beat it twice, but
Wow.
I'm still trying to do like special tricks and stuff, and I still hate that one boss that really annoys the hell out of me. The freaking cloud boss, I hate that thing so much. But this is still a game I still have a lot of fun with.
Man, yeah, I haven't played Paper Mario yet, but it's something I have to get into someday.
Boo.
But I've only played one, but we'll get to that when we get there.
Alright. Since I like it, I'm putting it in God tier, right behind 64.
Oh, really? Is that good?
Oh yeah, I enjoy the crap out of the game. The characters are also hilarious too.
Alright.
Alright, next up, we got Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door.
Now, I haven't played this game either, but I'm hearing that's even better than the first one.
It is, and especially enjoy the remake, especially with all the challenges and everything.
Okay.
But the 100 trials is still a pain in the butt to deal with for me, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, the freaking bosses are fun. Don't get me wrong, but the challenges are actually like, it's kind of repetitive at the same time too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But I can still give the game still good setups for having this much of the gameplay and for having a good remake too.
Okay.
So you guys say something, or am I just gonna do all the talking?
I mean, I can't really say anything about it. I haven't played the game.
All right, put it in go to tier.
Now, here's a game that I do know.
Mario Sunshine.
Yep, of course.
All right, take it away then.
Well, I think this is my first main Mario game I've ever played. Not my first Mario game, but definitely a main Mario game. And it is really good. It has a unique gameplay, honestly, for like I think a lot of video games in general. It has the best world building in any Mario game ever. Like you can just look from Isle Delfino and you'll see the little the carnival stage or the ones with the pipes and stuff.
Not to mention the fun cameos that you see in the game, but
Cameos?
can we talk? You know who, Mr. Mailman?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Okay, yeah, that is true.
I enjoyed the crap out of Sunshine, but I hate the pachinko level.
Well, that is yeah, definitely. I think everyone does.
Everyone hates pachinko level, and everyone hates the freaking volcano level with the you got freaking time, the correct way of aiming your damn water. I hate that.
Yeah, honestly, it has a lot of really questionable stages. It's also that one where you have to ride the Yoshi all the way to the other side of Isle Delfino.
Yep.
And if you lose, you have to do that again. And it's like, ugh. There is a lot of really bad levels. It is honestly, like Mario 64 is hard to 100%, but I think that they're all passable levels. stars at least. Mario Sunshine has the most polarizing levels in any Mario game.
Not to mention, like, in my eyes, when I first saw Mario Sunshine, I just find it weird how the item is just like, oh, it's super hot. Now you gotta collect shine sprites to make it more brighter. It's like, damn, I'm just gonna freaking melt the entire freaking place on fire and all that crap.
Maybe they like it with shade.
I mean, think about it. Wouldn't it make sense if it was like, oh, like blue sprites or some shit like that? Just like have some water down to cool off everything instead of like making it even damn brighter with more heat.
I mean,
that's just what throws me off. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the beach, but I'm gonna go to the beach in freaking Egypt, where in the summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw that.
That's hilarious.
That's my only controversial things, plus the bad levels, but I can't deny the game is still fun.
Yeah, I'll also have to say that the voice acting is pretty bad, but for a video game,
the voice acting.
But for a video game at that time, it wasn't the worst. There were far worse. Have you heard of Dynasty Warriors?
Oh.
Have you heard of that one Final Fantasy game?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was some really bad voice acting. But
Man, not gonna lie, I legit forgot about the voice acting in this game, though. Not gonna lie.
Also, worst Bowser voice.
Mario. All right, where would you place it then?
I would put it goated.
Goated tier, right above 1,000-Year Door.
I mean, I don't know if that's good. Do you think it's better than 1,000-Year Door?
I don't know about that. I'd still say there are some things I would say behind 1,000-Year Door.
Okay, that's fine by me then.
Alright, next up is Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo DS remake.
Alright, what do you think about it?
Trash.
What, really?
Let's just say when you play it with the 3DS, the control feels not the same.
That is true, I agree.
The camera angle is kind of worse in this game. The glitch setup is terrible. Sure, the more creativity with characters and stuff is cool.
Yeah.
But do they actually make a difference in the game?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I mean, all it is just 64 on the freaking handheld. But the freaking gameplay of freaking trying to control the characters is trash.
Yeah, and plus there's no stick. You have to use a D-pad and a run button.
Exactly. Even when you try playing it on your like 3DS and stuff, the gameplay is still freaking hard to deal with.
Yeah, I wish they waited till the 3DS to like make this game, because I honestly like it a lot. It has a lot of things that it's going for it, but it doesn't have but it has a lot of things that it does. It does worse.
Yeah, not to mention the graphics are a bit more choppier than it is.
Yeah, it's on the DS, so I mean.
Yeah, I'm putting in trash here.
Wow, I wouldn't put it trash. If anything, I would put good. I'd probably even put goated, but you know.
Now with the vast things I had to do with this game, it was such a pain in the ass. Like, I'd rather play the 64 version than this.
Yeah, I get you. I think I would at least put it at good if it were me.
Let us compromise and put it in mid tier, right above this.
Sure, why not? Go ahead, but it has to be higher than Lost Levels, that's for certain.
Fine.
Alright.
Next up is New Super Mario Bros. For the DS.
Goated.
Yeah. We cannot say anything about that with the introduction of the Mega Mushrooms, the level designs, the challenges.
The power-ups, I think, were top tier. All of them were pretty good.
I cannot argue with that. Not to mention how you get to keep power-ups in certain situations to help you out in a bind.
Not to mention, you can play as Luigi anytime you want, and just for the heck of it. I'm sorry, I'm biased so because, you know, I like Luigi. But the fact that I can just press L and press start, I think that's, like, good right there.
That's not the only thing that Super Mario Bros. Does. The fun co-op game that you get to do in the game, even though you can't do it in the main story game, but the fun ways you get to do, like, star battles and the mini games too.
Yeah, the co-op is so much good. I wish they brought it back, honestly. Or not the co-op, the multiplayer, my bad.
I really wish they brought back that kind of thing of co-op or the multiplayer for Super Mario Bros. Like this. but I really enjoy the crap of like the gambling games that they did in the.
Oh yeah, those are good too. Even 64.
A
had
lot of the
those.
mini games I had so much fun with,
Yeah.
especially with guys, especially when I tried to do the Guess Who, trampolines, and the footage. What was it? Oh yeah, the bomb bombs, which is just basically Rumacube. No doubt this game is definitely goated, but
Yeah, I don't even think we need to
I just
explain
wish
it.
we could. Oh yeah.
We could
Alright,
just
next
put
up-
goaded and then move on.
All right. Next up, New Super Mario Bros. 2.
I have played this one. Have you?
I kind of have, but the one thing I can still say is that the game challenge is good, but I'm annoyed how you have to actually pay for the DLC levels just to freaking punish yourself.
Pay? I don't remember any DLC levels, to be honest. I guess I never played it that much.
Well, there was a thing. There was a thing in the eShop beforehand where you had to pay like $10 just to unlock 3 special levels, and it's absolutely brutal, and I
Just
hated it.
3?
3, but they're very, very long.
Oh, okay. I would have liked the whole world, but 3 levels.
Nope.
Jeez.
3 levels, and it's so brutal.
I'll say that I don't remember too much about the gameplay and stuff, but I think the only thing they really added was the golden flower.
True. Literally, the game's just make it shiny just so you can have more fun with rich coins. That's all I can say with this game.
Yeah, I like the gimmick, but I think it needs a lot more, you know? I mean, it's not the best thing. Plus, the co-op, they took out the co-op, oh, sorry, the multiplayer for...
That's right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I do like co-op, I like the option, although I never got a chance, especially since I don't have anybody else who has the game, because you need to have 2 cartridges to play the game, which I think is really dumb.
Yeah, because at least with the original Mario Bros, you don't need another person to at least have the game. Just have it freaking DS wireless, and you're ready to go.
Exactly.
I'll say let's put it in good tier. Still fun, but with the lack of process with the first game, that's where it's going.
I would put it like in the middle of good tier, maybe like behind Mario Bros 2, or maybe even Donkey Kong. I don't know. I think that's
Alright, we'll
good.
put it right there for the time being. Alright, next up is Super Paper Mario for the Wii.
And you haven't played this game, huh?
I have not, sadly.
That's the only Mario game, or Paper Mario game that I've played.
Alright, pray tell.
Alright, so I know people are kind of divisive about this game, but I just love it. Maybe because I haven't played any Paper Mario game before, but this game is cool but very different. Basically it's a 2D platformer, but you have you can switch 3D, and I think the idea is really cool. I like everything about it. You can play as 4 characters: Mario, Luigi, Bowser, and Peach, all with their own abilities and skills that make them all stand out. You need all of them to complete this game. I think some of the level design may be a little weird sometimes, but I don't know. I think it's really good. And the story, easily the best story out of any Mario game. And I mean, Mario games aren't really known for the story, but that is like so much better. And it can be kind of dark sometimes, but I like that. You know, I like when Mario games can be a little dark. And
I mean, can we forget the part about where Peach has to freaking deal with the weeb?
The weeb, isn't that? Oh yeah, that was in Super Mario, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's still. I mean, the gameplay, I'd rather have, most of the Paper Mario's I'm used to, this 3 RPG element. This one kind of just lacks on that, to be honest.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Like, to me, I would maybe put it God tier, but I wouldn't be surprised if you put it lower.
The fact that I know a lot of controversial things, but I'd say goated tier is still respectable enough.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Alright, next up is Super Mario Galaxy.
Okay, what's your thoughts then?
The game is fun.
And?
Okay, let's just say, gang, the controls is off with me, to be honest. Especially when you gotta like point the Wii remote, especially when you're trying to get more of those damn sparkle sprites, whatever the fuck they're called, just so you can have more maneuverability. But in terms of gameplay, I actually improved. It's from its predecessor, Mario 64, though.
sprites, sparkle sprites.
Yes.
What is that? I don't think I remember.
I don't know, those things that you just shoot stars with.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I forgot what it was called too.
I forgot what they're called.
But yeah, that one. I mean, it exists. I mean, that's a mechanic that exists, really.
Oh yeah.
But it also doesn't like ruin anything. It's just kind of there.
I mean, true.
Yeah, this game feels a lot better than 64, but it also you have to deal with the spears, the fear planets, which can be kind of annoying sometimes. But I could deal with it.
What do you think about this game's bosses, though?
The bosses, I like them for the fact how like they look nice, right? I don't remember if there were like, yeah, there were some really challenging bosses in there, like especially that one from the mansion level. I forgot what it's called. That one was terrible. But as a completionist, I've actually completed the game, unlike 64 and Sunshine. It is. It gets its challenging moments, but it's not too challenging where it's too difficult. And honestly, it's my favorite 3D Mario game, hands down.
Okay. Alright, where would you put this one? Definitely in God tier?
Definitely God tier. I would definitely put it like above 64. I don't know if I would put it above 3 though, but like, where would you put it?
I don't know. I'd still say the power-ups in this one still kind of lacks as it does in Mario 3, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
But that's pretty much the only thing I can say with this one.
Okay. Like, to be honest, I thought you would like put it a little lower. Like, I could totally see goated for you. I would keep it at anywhere on God tier is fine by me.
Alright, next up is Mario Bros. Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Now, that's a game I haven't played yet. Which is
I have not played this one either, sadly.
Yeah, I want to try it though.
But I definitely know a lot of people really love this game in terms of like bringing back Yoshi, the power-ups, the gameplay, the challenge, the story, all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
but the fact that we haven't played it, we don't know for sure.
Yeah,
so
the story is, I mean, for a sequel, it's like, from what I've seen, it doesn't seem that crazy. It just, I'm like, why did they go this direction? You know. But gameplay wise, theming wise, it looks really cool. That's what I had to say.
Fair enough. All right, let's move on. Now with Super Mario 3D Land.
I haven't played it.
Haven't played it.
Man.
Not played tier. All right, new Super Mario Bros. Wii.
I would say this one would be higher than Mario Bros. 2 because I think it was like a good. They added enough stuff, and the multiplayer stuff I think is a lot of fun. I know it can be annoying sometimes, but
especially when you're trying to get others to actually freaking help you out and just instead just throw you off the damn cliff.
Yeah, but that can be fun sometimes. It's what you expect from multiplayer Mario Party. It's a game that makes you hate your friendships or ruins friendships.
True. Not to mention how this game actually has a lot of fun with collecting star coins.
Yeah, and, I've 100%ed this game.
Same here.
Yeah.
And especially I have to unlock this freaking secret zones to collect more star coins to actually freaking 110 complete it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it'd be cool if we ever like do a let's play on a game like this. If that ever happens, that'd be fun.
But I still, in terms of like new Super Mario Bros., I still say I wish it had mini games with it though.
Oh, okay.
But for that, I'm still gonna place it in Go-To tier underneath the OG's new Super Mario Bros.
So if it had mini games, it would be higher than Mario Bros. 1 or the first new Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, or at least bring back the Mega Mushroom.
Oh yeah, that would be fun with multiplayer. Honestly, like just have the guys running away and then like, hey, wait for us.
All right, next up, we got new Super Mario Bros. U.
Meh.
All
Yeah.
right, well,
for a sequel, it doesn't add much. It just, it's not really exploring newer stuff, and I'm honestly kind of disappointed. Like, I think this is where people start comparing Mario to Call of Duty, where they just kind of they just add the same game with barely any stuff, and I'm like, they could do more,
Fair enough. I will put in meh tier.
It's still an okay game, but it's basically just New Super Mario Bros. Wii plus,
All right. What do you think about new Super Luigi Bros. U?
This one's weird because it does everything I want from Wii U, from New Super Mario Bros. U. Add actual stuff, but instead it's Luigi. The levels are shorter, and everyone jumps like Luigi and stuff. And honestly, it's honestly I don't even know how I feel about it. To be honest, like it's if it was the first, if it came before you, or if it existed by itself without you, I think it would be higher. But I don't know. I could see it being right where that is right there.
What was the name of that stupid side character that was introduced? Nabbit. I mean, you could technically play as him, but the fact that he's just there, you don't take any damage, and he's just wandering around. Where's the challenge in that?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. He has no. He can't die unless he falls off the stage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they had to place someone there instead of Mario.
Yeah, I would say I would put this in mid tier, right below New Super Mario Bros. U, to be honest.
Okay.
Alright, next up is New Super Mario World 3D.
So what do you think about this?
This game is wacky as hell. But I really do enjoy the music, though.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, freaking final stage Bowser stage,
Yeah,
just straight up a freaking casino theme. What's not to like about that?
Yeah, oh yeah, I could totally see you liking that type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for a Mario game, it's pretty good music. I think Mario games tend to have decent music. I didn't really bring this up, but Mario Galaxy is also a big reason why. The music in Mario Galaxy is also a reason why I have it at God tier, because it's just amazing. But yeah, I mean, it's still good music, 3D World, and it's fun. This is a game we can actually just let's play online, since it has online, I think. Oh no, that's the remake that it has. But for the actual game, I would put it pretty. I could see it pretty high.
What I do find funny how the game kind of gives you a pity item, just to say, here, take this. You're having trouble. Get better. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Tanuki thing, I think.
Yep, the white Tanuki.
The white Tanuki, yeah, that's what it's called.
Yep, you're basically invincible, and you just don't die. Yeah. All that just for a pity.
And I think you can fly, like, for short amounts of time, I think. I don't know, unless that's just a Mario Brothers 3 thing.
I think so.
I don't remember it that much, to be honest.
Alright. Alright, well, it
is a game that I 100%ed to as well. I would say goated, at least. I don't know where, though.
Due to the lack of, like, how it just gives you more stuff, I would say I would put it above Mario Bros. Wii, to be honest.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I could see them pretty even. I wouldn't mind that, actually.
Alright, next up, New Super Mario Maker.
I technically haven't played it, but,
I have, but damn, the freaking hard levels are brutal.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's something you somewhat should expect. I mean, there's some, like, ones that are just meant to be creative or funny.
Just straight going to a Mario Kaizo and all that stuff, huh?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yep. But just for the sake of it, let's go ahead and put it in Go-To tier. Like, right above Mario.
Yeah. I can see that. It is, like, a game, like, it has infinite content, right? I mean, right now it's dead because we use offline, but...
That's true.
But yeah. At the time, it was really cool.
But for the time being, sucks how people are kind of lacking on this spin. Now it's just being slept on.
Okay.
Alright, next up is Paper Mario Sticker Star.
I haven't played it.
I have not played this one either.
What about this Mario game? The next one. Alright.
Color Splash. I kind of played this one off the side from, like, at GameStop. It's weird.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't like the mechanic on. Like, as far as I know, it's like the same thing as Sticker Star, where, you gotta use certain things just so you can do certain attacks. It's really not like OG Mario, Paper Mario, with their RPG stance, oh, you can just attack with the same move over and over again. But this one just gives you limited options, and I do not like that.
Okay.
So
Since we technically played it, I would put not played. I don't know, but what would you want to put it? If you
I will put this in the mid tier.
really, it's just like you only played it at GameStop, right?
Yeah, I did, but don't get me wrong, the graphics and gameplay are fun, but the limitation of attacks and everything kind of suck.
Yeah, I would put it at not played on the safe side because
Alright,
I'm
let's do
gonna
that
give it
then.
a good shot. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, it might still be fun, right? Even though it's different. I don't know myself, of course, but yeah, I put not played.
Alright, next up is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for the Switch.
I haven't played that either, but it's basically you, but with Toadette.
Yep,
Played before.
and we all know how it came with the freaking
Yeah,
meme.
Yeah.
Alright, New Super Mario Maker 2.
Now that's a game I have played, and I actually have played on my channel quite a bit. I'd say it's pretty good. It has a couple of issues. Like for one thing, multiplayer is a cool idea, but it's as chaotic as you might expect it to be.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of chaotic, but it's honestly the multiplayer isn't bad. It's just really fun. It's really fun actually.
Okay.
But the biggest thing that this game lacked is the amiibo function because they didn't add that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mario Maker 1 only had all those cool amiibo costumes. Here, you only can play as Mario, Luigi, Blue Toad, and Toadette.
Oh, that's lame.
Not even Yellow Toad's in the game. You just had... And it depends on what player you are, right?
That's true.
Honestly though, I would probably put it under Mario Maker if I can like compare the two. It does add more stuff like slopes and things, but
It's just like taking one step forward and two steps back.
yeah, yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That's a good way to explain it.
That's the best way I could describe it.
It's basically the definitive Mario Maker, but without amiibos. That's a way.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right, next up, Super Mario Odyssey.
Have you played this game?
I kind of did, and I already know this game is fucking good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a really good game. I think the one thing that draws it back is that it's maybe a little too easy.
Really?
Yeah, basically. Okay, so for one thing, it brings back the sandbox format that Mario Sunshine and Galaxy lacked, where you can just do whatever you want, right, and then find the stars on your own. Like Mario Galaxy has linear gameplay, which is something that people complain about it, right? But I don't mind it.
Okay.
But this is more sandboxy because you can just find the star just by breathing. just
Okay.
Oh, I see a little dust hill. I'm just gonna blow it away. Oh, look, a star. That's it. There you go.
Technically, they're moons.
Oh yeah, the moons. That's right. But out of like the main stuff, it is really good. It has an actual theme song, which is different for a Mario game. It's nothing special, but it's still a good song. Brings back Pauline. And
What do you think? What do you think of this about this game's bosses, though?
bosses? I think they were pretty good. They included the rabbits, which honestly are just like basically the Koopalings, but they have a different theming. I don't know how I feel about them, to be honest.
I don't know. Like, there are some bosses that are kind of like good, and some are just like straight up stupid. Like the freaking cuckoo bird and all that stuff. And compare that to the dragon. You see what I mean?
Oh yeah, the dragon is the dragon just feels like a Skyrim boss. Like what the heck?
More like Dark Souls. Sheesh.
Or Dark Souls. I mean, whatever. I'm not that knowledgeable on them. That's funny though.
But we cannot say anything else. The game is definitely going in God tier.
Oh.
Should we say it's actually above Mario 3 though?
I would put it under Galaxy maybe. It's still
Really?
really
Why?
good. It's Oh,
Oh,
I will say that I didn't have the greatest experience because I played it on co-op, which is do not play it on co-op. That is not. If you're a big, you're a hardcore video gamer, then don't play on co-op. It's really bad. It's fun for when you're playing with like, your little brother, right? Like a little 8-year-old or something.
I mean,
But as an adult, I wish I played it with one player, honestly.
let's not be too hasty though. The game does have skins for Mario to actually have fun with, so that kind of bumps it up a tier.
That's fine.
Alright.
I hope more games have skins. Like I don't know, maybe a certain Blue Hedgehog could get skins in the next game,
Oh yeah.
or more skins. But yeah,
All right. Next up, we got Paper Mario Origami King.
Origami King. I haven't played it.
I have not played this one, but I heard the bosses in this game are actually stupid.
I heard the game isn't really good either. But no, maybe not. No. Actually, I heard the game was was kind of good. It's just very different. I think the last two games were considered not that good, but whatever.
I don't know. This Paper Mario game was kind of weird for me, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this boss is a stapler. This boss is a freaking paper hole puncher. It's like, what the hell is this trash?
But yeah, I put it not played.
I'll put it not play too. All right. Next up, Super Mario 3D World with Bowser's Fury.
Now, this is a weird one because it's technically 3D World, but with another game attached to it.
I mean, it could have just been a DLC for it, but
I think it's
Nintendo-
because it's the Wii U and nobody plays the Wii U. It did very poorly. It does what it does for a Switch remaster, I guess. And I honestly, Bowser's Fury is actually really cool.
all right. Where would you place this one then?
I could definitely put it on above 3D World.
Alright.
But yeah, Bowser's Fury. I mean, it also includes like a Bowser Jr. being like a significant supporting role, and I think I really like that when they focus on newer things. And it makes more than just Bowser being the villain. He's actually a victim here. Did they ever explain how he like turned into a kaiju or something?
I have no idea. I haven't looked up on that part, to be honest.
Have you played the game?
I kind of did, but I had to finish up on something else.
Oh, okay. But yeah, this is the game with online co-op too, so I think that'd be fun.
Alright, lastly, Super Mario Wonder.
And I think you haven't played this game, right?
I have not. I couldn't be able to get it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Take
so
it away.
this is what I want to see in a new Super Mario Brothers sequel. Okay, Wii U is a really bad example. This is just they went all out with everything. This level, the graphics look cool. The art style looks nice. It looks like the old 2D cartoons, or not the 2D cartoons, like the 2D art style that the games had. Not the cartoon, not the D cartoons. And I think that's really nice. The characters are all expressive. I remember saying this in the video, but I think it'd be really cool if they added a brand new, random, weird looking art style for the Mario Maker games. And Wonder basically gives it to me. They did it, but with a new game, and I think that's really cool.
What about power-ups? Like,
yeah.
did it lack on that?
There is a lot of power-ups too, and there's so many different mechanics and stuff. There's so much. This is probably the most I've ever seen in a Mario game.
What about challenge?
I think that's where it probably lacks, because it is a little too easy. I think the only challenging stuff are like the last few levels and the final level, which is actually kind of hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing about it. Like, it's a little too easy. I wish maybe they could have added more. There's still a lot of stuff. It's not like short, but I would have liked to see more. Maybe I just want to see more, and because it's a game I really like. So, and everything, it's a 10. When it comes to challenge, it's probably a 8, 7.
And Not to mention, this is also the first Mario game without the voice of Charles Martinet.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think they do a decent job. Maybe I'm not a big fan of Luigi, but Luigi's character in newer games are just probably not going the direction I'd like in general. So
Fair enough.
also, this is the first time Daisy's been played.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For they're just all skins. They're nothing special, which is a bit disappointing.
Okay, I'll put it in trash tier for you then.
I would put it God tier easily.
Alright. Should we say like above Odyssey or under it?
I mean, personally, I like Wonder more than Odyssey, but
I want to say put it under Odyssey because you said if there's no challenge, it's not much of a Mario game.
Oh, really? I guess that's fine. I mean, it's still God tier, and so I'm good with that.
Alright. I'm surprised we actually have like Mario Bros. 3 as like our number one pick one.
Oh yeah, we could technically play that on the channel since it's a Switch Online thing. That's fun.
Oh god. Alright, so that's the tier list then.
Yeah, it's a decent looking tier list. Surprising we didn't put any of these games in trash. Is there anything you would like want to move around?
I still want to say like Color Splash and Origami King would be in trash tier, to be honest. Because of like poor gameplay, lack of good bosses, creativity, and all that kinds of stuff.
Okay.
That's the best thing I could say.
Oh, okay. We're pretty good here, I guess.
Alright, let's end it off.
Alright, well yeah, I think I'm really, it's a nice looking tier list. Honestly, this is kind of fun. I hope you guys out there watching enjoy this type of stuff. And of course, I'd love to see you more on the channel, Blade.
No probs. That's if I get more free time, though.
Yeah.
But I cannot guarantee.
Yeah, and I still got a review to make. But I'm actually very close, by the way. I'm almost done with it.
No props.
Alright. Any closing thoughts?
I'm ready to take a nap.
Oh. Alright then. We'll go ahead and end it here. But yeah, with that said, I'm the Console Warrior.
This is Blade N64, signing off.
And I hope you guys have a good one. See ya.